Hi, everybody. How's it going? I hope everybody's doing good. I'm good. You feel me? Living life like Larry. But today, we're going to be doing a oracle reading. Um, not an oracle, but what are your ancestors? What are they saying to you? What messages they got for you? So we got these three decks. We got the black deck. That'll be the first deck. We're just clearing out the energy. You feel me? If you like the cards, if you like how they are, the layout, this is most definitely pile number one. This is pile number two, the Native American deck. You feel me? I apologize for the crappy angle and all that. But I'm just clearing the energies out, and we're asking the ancestors what messages they got for you. Then we'll throw in a rune at the end of it. I'm going to do rune reading soon. That's going to be fun. It's going to take a long time, though. But, I'll work on something for that. Yeah. So this is pile two. Pile three. You feel me? This is your deck for pile three. Clearing the energies and asking the ancestors to come through. All right, so we'll start off with pile one, and get back to you very soon. All right. Okay. Pile one. It's like we got some feminine energy for your ancestor, a fiery and a fast one. But a very well-rounded, possible individuals, multiple or single. I'm getting from the Eight of Wands that this person, they were swift. They were very, very quick with action. They weren't ever slow paced. They were methodical about things, and they didn't accept things that were not for them, or they didn't see, or they possibly gave too much energy in attempting to deny what was possibly given to them. Maybe standoffish, very cutthroat, but fiery. A fiery feminine. This is what I'm receiving. What message do they have for pile one? I get one card. Let me get one card. Okay, that was more than one. And the message is also pertaining to you. You getting started and going forward and creating things at a fast and rapid pace. And it's all about your creation. It's all about your creation and you moving forward. You sitting down and you charging your certain things, your certain sacred tools, or your items or your ideas. And then you present it to the sky and you hold it to the sky. And you're move forward. You're going to be moving forward at a rapid pace, but not a very fast pace, but an efficient one. Efficiency doesn't always mean quick. So while you're moving at this fast and rapid pace, there will be things that will be offered to you that you may not be satisfied with. As you present this idea, there may be offers that you are not satisfied with. So fight. They're saying fight for your creation. And while you're standing on your creation, there may be challenges that you're going through, energetic challenges, even though things are coming at a rapid pace. There may be a fight for an ideal. You might have to fight for an ideal as you create it. This is all about you and your creation, what you've created. And you realizing that you have to present it in a timely manner before the sun goes down, per se. You have to do things in efficient and timely manner. The Queen of Swords. And see, there's like a lot of air elements or aspects to this. You got the two birds here. Then you got another bird here, a cloud with a hand passing out, another cloud. But see, this hand is passing out. It's like as if this individual is passing it out to this one. But you're not content with what they're trying to offer. And it doesn't seem as if they're sincere about it. So you may have to cut off that offer. I get 2 more cards, please. That's more than 2. May I get 2, please? Please and thank you, Spirit. 2. Please and thank you, Spirit. As you may have to restart after the fighting, and you realizing that your time is running low, you going forward and you possibly cutting off, you may still remain cut off in reserve. And you realize that you have to give into a lot more. See, there's more butterflies, more air. So it's thought. There's a lot of thought around. You have to probably give more thought into the idea of your creation. So you have to go back into hiding. But going back into hiding as you're looking for certain things that were cracks in your foundation, you still can present a light and airy feeling. You don't have to be so cold and negative. You can give more if you shall. Alright, so I'm about to cut over to the rune reading, and then I'm gonna send y'all on your way. Okay, group 1. So for the first rune, you have initiation. A heretic or a mystery rune points to which is beyond our frail manipulative power. Perith is the side of heaven, the unknowable, and as associated with the phoenix, the mystical bird, which consumes itself with its fire and rises in its own ashes. Its ways are secret and hidden. Powerful forces of change are at work here, yet what is achieved is not easily readily shared. After all, becoming whole, that means of all, it is profound secret. On the side of the earthly or mundane, there may be a surprised gains rewards that you did not anticipate on the side of human nature. This is the rune that symbolizes our flight, or symbolized by the flight of the eagle soaring free of entanglements, lifting you yourself above the endless ebb and flows of the ordinary life, acquire broader vision. All this is indicated here. Another of the cycle of the rune Perith stands at the heart of initiation. Nothing external matters here, except as it shows you your inner reflection. This rune concerns with the deepest stratum of your being, bedrock on which your destiny is founded. For Perith means experiencing a death and needs to be let go of everything, expectations, exclusions, nothing less than renewal of your spirit at stake, which when you draw this rune. And the last one is fertility. Wow. There's a lot of things that just synced up with this. This rune is akin to the moon, the initiative part of our nature. The intuitive, I'm sorry. With with its urges harmonizing and adjusting in its sphere of personal relationships, Ignuid embodies the need to share, the yearning to be desired, a search after similarities. The contemplation of the beginning, which Inuits requires, drawing this rune may mark a time of joyful deliverance, of new life and new path. A rune of great power, receiving it that you are now have the strength to achieve a completion resolution from which a new beginning. All above, completion is crucial here. It may be timely if you complete some projects now. If so, make that your first priority. Perhaps a difficult state of mind may be clarified or resolved. That appearance of the rune indicates that you must fertilize the ground that for your own deliverance. All things change, and we cannot live permanently amid obstacles. England signals emergence from a closed, crystallized state. As you resolve and clear out away the old, you will experience a release from tension and uncertainty. You are required to free yourself from a rut, habit, or relationship, from a deep, crucial, or cultural or behavioral pattern, some activity that was quite proper to self. You are leaving behind. Uh, the time of birth is always a crucial one. Movement can involve danger, and yet movement that is timely leads out of danger. The time has come to the center of the delivery room, to enter the delivery room. Another cycle of ruins, ignorance, consoles preparation, being centered, grounded, and freeing yourself from all wanted influences, and seeing humor, you are indeed prepared to open to the will of heaven and await your deliverance with calm certainty. Okie dokie. Yeah, so basically, there's a lot of freeing up, deliverance, death, pregnancy. Um, to free yourself, you must be easy, be breezy. You feel me? You can't be all up on yourself like that, or anybody else for that matter. Thank you very much, Pile One. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you have any other questions, hit me up on my socials or here. DM me. I do personal readings, calendars, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Just if you're inquired, don't be scared. I'll hook you up. Love, peace. There you are. Yo, what's up, Pile 2? For this, I'm getting more than one ancestral influence right now that I'm tapping in with. And you get a feminine who is just like the previous one, the Queen of Swords, a very, very strict or very, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Don't take no shit kind of lady. You feel me? She don't take nothing. She's go scalping for fun. This lady got a knife. Oh, can I not say that? Whoops. Allegedly got she's a card, by the way, YouTube. And that's the scalp of her enemy. You feel me? She didn't play nothing. Your granny or whoever this was, she kept receipts. This feminine energy kept receipts and was about nothing. Now, I'm getting another two masculine, a cold and a hot. This hot one was loud. He was out there. Or this masculine was loud out there. Probably the center of the room a lot of the times. And then this other one was a very, very wise, stoic, and cut off from the mountains, you know, like a very, very reserved individual, recluse, if you will. And actually, all of them are like giving you different tidbits left and right, helping you weave your story. I'm sorry, I just had a blank there. Yeah. So Yeah, it feels like three different energies, like low key. And you get the stars, but they're all branched, they're all connected, probably all amongst the same family bloodline. You feel me? Oh, I'm not going to knock you. Or they might be turning their back. Someone of your ancestors who are a little cold hearted, just like Granny up top. But there's a situation that they know you're finishing up, that they're helping you, they're guiding you, they're bringing you to the light of something, right? Then they're showing you how to be a lot more precise with your thoughts and your actions. They're pointing out how to see through a dust storm, how to build a fire. They're showing you ways of how to be capable for yourself. They're giving you ways, even though there's still obstacles on your way, they're still giving you ways on how you can move forward to be able to combat all the things that are arise in front of you, so you can handle the heat in the kitchen. I get one card, please. Nope, that's not one. Please get one of them things. Please and thank you. To not be a pushover, to not be so wishy-washy, to be very decisive in thought. Can I get two of them things, if you will? To be cautious with your emotions, to be cautious about how you're combative, to think before you speak. That's what I'm getting. To think before you speak. When you enter engagements, enter with a level of humility, and I don't like to use that word, but a level of humility, and half-hearted emotions. You don't be emotionless. Don't be like bullshitting them. Don't be fake, but don't put all your eggs in a basket, because then you're going to be put in a situation where you feel like you have to go cold-hearted and you have to turn the other cheek. And then therefore you'll feel like as if there's more weight on your shoulder than there needs to be. You hear me? Nope. Okay, that was just quite a few. Yeah. Be able to perceive things prior to it reaching you. And I'm not saying like read the future, but predict things and the outcome of those things. Don't be an overthinker. I'm not saying be an overthinker and like manipulate 1,000 different scenarios. Just be aware of what your actions may do to enact something else. Be calm. Be that old lady. Feel me? Be the nice old little granny that be hippin', hoppin', hoopin'. She got good hips. You know. Some grannies got bad hips and they can't be hipping and happening. You feel me? But pay attention to the signals. Pay attention to the signals that are in front of you, that are being presented to you, that are going to be given aware, because there are things that they're protecting you, but you still have to move forward. Look for the signals. Look for the signals in your situation. That's what they're telling you. As this is a tough period, they know, but they're helping you through it more than you know. Okay, I'm gonna do the rune section, and then after that, I'll catch you later. The first rune you get is the self. I'm sorry. Okay, I have to start that over. The starting point is the self. Its essence is water. Only clarity, willingness to change is effective now. A correct relationship to yourself is primary. From it flows all possible right relationships with others and the divine. Remain modest that it is the oracle counsel. Regardless of great or how great may be your merit, be yielding, devote, and moderate, for then you have a true direction for your life. Be in the world, but not of it. And yet, do not be closed, narrow, or judging. Rather, remain receptive and impulsive, flowing from the divine within and without. Strive to live the ordinary life in a no ordinary way or non-ordinary way. Remember all times what is coming to be passing that way, and focus on what is abiding. Nonetheless, nothing less is called from you now. This is a time for major growth, rectification, and a rule for rectification must come before progress. The field is tilled before the seed is planted, and the garden is weeded before the flowers bloom. And the self must know stillness before it can discover the true song. Instead of seeking credit for an accomplished or crushing result, be content to do your task, and for the task's sake. Herein lies the secret of experiencing a true presence. If you take the rune of the self and cut it in half in the middle, you will see the rune of joy, and it is mirroring itself. There is a subtle caution against carelessness. The self requires to balance the self. Nothing in excess was the second phrase written out the gateway of the Temple of Delphi. The first counsel was know thyself. I'm sorry. The second card is movement, but reverse. And I would like to clarify, don't be scared of reversals. May mean reduced, slowed down, or not as impactful. So it's not something you should be scared of. Movement that appears to be blocked. Be certain that what you are doing or not doing is timely. There is no missed opportunity. You have simply to recognize that not all opportunities are open to you. Not all opportunities are appropriate. The opportunity at hand may be precise to avoid action. If you're feeling at a loss, unclear about the need to act, consider what is timely to your nature. Remember, what is yours will come to you. So be patient. Don't be all over the place. Just hold thyself in home. To yourself. Don't go out lashing all that other shit. Be patient. But move with a passion. And towards thyself. Rebuild thyself. Alright. Thank you very much, Pile 2. I'll catch you later. Peace. Pile 3. It looks like you got 2 ancestors here. One ancestor was probably like a traveler, or they were somebody who was always on the move. They kind of lived dangerously, but mysterious. They felt mysterious, but they're very wise. They're very calm in a lot of situations. They shined light. They brought light. There was another one who gave you your certain boundaries, your parameters. There's one that's looking at you, or this person gave you love, and they gave you their boundaries or parameters, whatever those words resonate. But they also gave you the balance, and the balance how to be successful. They gave you certain knowledge. So this is something that they give you, and they want you to take pride in as well. As going forward, they want you to look for opportunities that are out there for you. Look for opportunities that are presented to you and look within them to see, look the fine print. That's what they want you to do. Look at the fine print. Damn, all three piles got the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is somebody, she's very intellectual and she is not playing games. When you're looking at these fine prints, make sure that you aren't lackadaisical. Make sure you're not lackadaisical with your research. Do it with a fine tone, and don't be. Do it with a clear mind. Do it with a very studious mind. You know, don't look at opportunities and don't rush towards them. Even though some of them may seem great and they may fill you with joy, do not rush towards certain set opportunities. Be cautious and don't feel anxious when certain set opportunities aren't coming your way, because if you do put yourself in an anxious bind, then therefore you're going to feel a huge weight and burden on your shoulders that aren't necessarily needed. Don't put that weight or burden on your shoulders. Don't do that. Hmm? Wait, contemplate, and think it out, and make your choice. Make your choice and make your decision. Do it with a clear and open mind. When you make your choice and decision, then things will work out in your best favor. Wow, this was so clear cut coat. But be very, very present with your decision making and your choices. Be on the defensive, if so, more than anything. Do not be on the aggressive. Be wary about your choices, and when you're going forward, make sure that when you pick it out, that it won't cause damage to your movement. It won't stop your movement. Make sure that the choice you choose, that you love, make sure you have a liking and a passion for that choice. Okay. All right, pile. Give me 1 second. Pile 3. The first one is protection in reverse. Be thoughtful about your health. Do not add to the burdens of others, or do not add to the burdens of others are carrying. Look careful at the associations that you form in this time. If you see fit to become involved with people who you are using, I'm gonna edit this out. Be thoughtful about your health, and do not add burdens others are carrying. Look carefully at the associations you form at this time. It is if you see fit and to become involved with people who are using you. Remain conscious of the fact and take responsibility for your own position. Then you can only benefit. And yet, regardless of whether you are entertaining or your enterprise prospers or suffers, do not be overly concerned. You may not win, but you will not lose, for you will always learn from what takes place. Temperance and courtesy are sincere of this room as protective power. Wow. And then the last one is opening, but that's in reverse. Expect a darkening of the light in some situation or relationship. Friendship may be dying, or partnership, a marriage, or some sort of yourself that is no longer as appropriate to be the person that you are becoming. Reverse, this rune points to the death of a way of beginning or being that is no longer valid and puts you at notice that failure to face consequently to that death would constitute a loss of opportunity. Kind of reverse calls for giving up gladly the old and being prepared to live for a time empty. It calls for the developing inner stability and carrying the warning not to seduce by the momentary of old ways. Wow. And carrying the warning not to be seduced by momentary or momentum of old ways, while wanting for new to become become illuminated in their proper time. Holy shit, I can't read today. I'm sorry, everybody. I give you those. But thank you, Pile 3. If you stuck all the way through, hit me up on my socials or here if you have any questions. I will be doing readings, personal readings, and calendars, and I do compatibilities and all that other fun stuff. So hit me up. Appreciate you. Well, why did you say it like that? Okay, bye. Peace.